First, though, people really like this show.
Fact is, it's just a sign. All right, guys, listen to me. Belief doesn't just happen because you hang something up on a wall. All right? Comes from in here, you know? And up here, down here. Only problem is we all got so much junk floating through us, a lot of times we end up getting in our own way.
Ted Lasso premiered back in 2020 during the pandemic when people were at home and needed comfort and distraction. Since then, it has become a cultural phenomenon known for its heartwarming storylines and optimism.
A new book takes a look at the show's origin story and behind-the-scenes moments. It's called Believe, the untold story behind Ted Lasso, the show that kicked its way into our hearts, written by New York Times television editor Jeremy Egner. Jeremy, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
So I didn't think, I love the show. What made you think this is a book?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the story of the show is really in some ways as interesting as the story on the show, right? Because it started as an ad and then it took a long time to develop, and then it landed, as you said earlier, right in the middle of this very tough time for a lot of people, and it was a show that was very inspirational, and so it took on all this extra meaning for people.
Yeah, it seems surprising that a TV executive would buy a show that is positive.
Sure.
Even though it has an edge to it, why did that work other than the pandemic? Was there a reason about the storytelling that made it work and not be super cheesy?
Well, I think part of it was Apple didn't even have shows on the air when they bought it, right? So they were still figuring it out. But I think it was kind of a happy accident at this point because it was a funny show. It was uplifting, but the jokes were sound, and it wasn't treacly, and it wasn't overly sentimental in the way that you kind of roll your eyes and it gets kind of cloying. So they really struck a nice balance.
I think Jason Sudeikis coming up with this character for, like, what was it, an NBC Premier League ad?
Yeah, NBC Sports.
I mean, to have that evolve into a show that actually is good, gets on the air and is good. Talk about that process and his involvement in all of this.
Well, yes, I mean, he did this ad, and it was a viral hit, but it was a kind of a two-dimensional character. And then they did another ad that was a little deeper. And so, but when they did the second ad, they kind of thought, there's maybe more here. And then so Jason Sudeikis got together with Brendan Hunt and Joe Kelly, the two other creators, and they hashed it out. And then it just kind of sat for a while. And then they met Bill Lawrence, who created Scrubs and Spin City, and they got it together, and then they pitched it around, and it landed on Apple.
What do you think didn't work?
Well, I thought the last season was a little uneven, and there was a lot of things that certain subplots, I think, were a little bit mishandled, a little clumsily rendered. Some characters like, Nate or Keeley were sort of sidelined in ways that weren't terribly satisfying. But on the whole, I thought it really stuck the landing and was satisfying overall.
There's talk of a season 4. That Jason Sudeikis always said 3 seasons and out, but is that true?
I mean, he stuck to his guns from, he said it's 3 seasons and that's the way it landed. But there have been pretty credible reports that they're at least considering putting together another one. I'm not sure who would be involved, but everybody that I talked to said if they were going to bring it back, I would definitely want to be part of it. So
I was surprised how many characters were in this who all got sort of time at some point. For those fans who watched Ted Lasso, there's some things that didn't go the way that were intended, like Jamie Tart. Was that supposed to be played by somebody else or that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the casting is pretty interesting because they had, a lot of the times they had certain ideas about characters, but then when they brought the actors in, they're like, well, let's throw out our idea and do something with this person instead. And so there was some shuffling. The Jamie Tart character, like you said, was different initially before Phil Dunster came in and did it. Several different actors who were on the cast tried out for the Higgins character before Jeremy Swift nailed that. And so, all of these things were sort of happy accidents that led to the show that we sort of came to love.
Talk about the impact of this show on the rest of the TV culture. Are executives making more feel-good shows now, and not just everything has to be edgy and, in your face, or I don't know, tell me.
It's interesting because you would think that we have this big hit, make more soccer shows, but you haven't seen as much of that, But I mean, TV had been kind of moving a little bit towards more heartwarming territory with things like Schitt's Creek and The Good Place.
Yeah.
And so in that way, Ted Lasso was sort of part of a trend, but it was very much his own thing.
Well, it's great. The book is Believe, the untold story behind Ted Lasso, the show that kicked its way into our hearts. And Jeremy, you're going to be at the Bookseller in Lincoln Square?
Yeah, doing that tomorrow night.
So can people come up and just quiz you on everything about
Yes, I know everything. try to stump me. Let's see what happens.
You can follow Jeremy on social media, too. Thanks for being here. Good
Thank you very much.
see you.
Thank you.